Shout out to Breakfast Club. Shout out to Sauce. You know, academics asked him about this question. I knew Charlamagne was gonna ask him about this question, but he asked him about the Drake situation. Between Sauce and Drake. Years ago, Sauce kind of called out Drake. I ain't gonna say kind of. Sauce called out Drake for using Houston culture to blow up, but not really work with the Houston artists. I mean, he did work with Beyonce, Travis Scott, other people like that, but it's like they was already kind of established. They superstars. You know what I'm saying? And Bun, some people feel like Bun is in Houston. Some people feel like, Bun is Houston. So it's like a 50-50 situation with Bun. But he spoke on it. Was saying, how he used our culture, then put the artists on like he did in Atlanta, and he claimed he loved Houston so much. And Sauce getting a lot of love from that, because you got people from Houston saying like we've been feeling like that as well. Sauce been saying that, and you got some saying Sauce is hating, and he's sparking a situation back there. Like, what's your take on Sauce?
For one, bro,
stands from.
I never feel like shout out to Turk. He got a little hashtag telling the truth is not hating. Whenever somebody asks you your opinion on something and you state your opinion, whatever you say, I don't feel like that is hate, because it's like hate is when you volunteer and down somebody. When somebody asks you your opinion on something and you just give them your opinion, that can't be. I feel like it shouldn't be taken as hate. I'm just stating my opinion. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. But what he said today, I agree with it. And I'm sure, bro, in today's time, like in 2024, I'm sure, bro, Sauce Walka ain't got no problem with Drake. He don't have, there ain't no love, lost no love. I'm sure he got the utmost respect for him. But what he said was true. I went and looked. I seen all the artists he did music with from Atlanta. It's like, okay, cool. It's certain motherfuckers, like he got a whole tape with 21 Savage. He probably did 15 songs with Future. Yeah. He done did songs with Lil Yachty, T.I., Andre 3000, Walka Flocka. Yeah. It's so many different motherfuckers. And then, so you turn around and you look at, okay, who we worked with in Houston. Okay, you got Beyonce. Okay, cool. You look like, okay, Beyonce, that really ain't. You really helping yourself. Yeah. Travis Scott, it's like, okay,
he's a superstar already.
But I seen some people in the comments were saying he was the time when he first started working with Travis Scott actually did benefit from that. Me personally, I don't remember that, so I can't agree with it. But I'm not saying they was wrong. He probably did work with Travis Scott before Travis Scott became a star. But it's like, okay, cool. Bun B, he did songs with Bun B, even though Bun B not from Houston. Bun B represent H-Town. Pimp C, he represent H-Town. Yeah. So I give him even Bun. I give him Bun for sure. But it's like, damn. Okay,
well, you gonna work the young niggas that's coming.
A lot of them people's in Atlanta, bro. You turned their careers up,
Lil Baby, Migos.
You really then you did shit with Quavo, which is outside of the Migos, Offset. It's so many.
Gave 21 a bigger fan base.
Gave 21 a whole album, man. It's like shit. But also another thing though, I just have to say, motherfuckers not obligated to do anything.
Sure.
But if you're gonna come to Houston and you're gonna benefit off the culture, the least you could do is give something back, bro. Yeah. Help a motherfucker but also, it was a time I don't know what happened with the Too Legit. He was supposed to get on the remix or whatever. I don't know what happened, but he didn't. But even in today's time, he said it wasn't a diss. People say it wasn't a diss, but he threw shots at Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is a mega star. Why not? Why ain't a song with Megan Thee Stallion? You got a song with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I seen Baby J coming. He was like, shit. So Drake did this, he did that. He tried to help certain motherfuckers, but when you compare Atlanta to Houston, Atlanta has more stars and major stars that he can work with and he can help and benefit off of as well than Houston have. And I kind of agree with that, but on another note, he turned a lot of motherfuckers up in Atlanta. He used what he had, turned them up in Atlanta, got some of Atlanta culture, and benefited off of it. The same thing he did with Houston. The only thing is, in Houston, he not working with motherfuckers. He come out here and he on his, he damn enough, he a boss. And I feel like people in Houston, bro, we so struck by like this is fucking Drake,
Drake, yeah.
versus like nigga, no, this is fucking Houston, bro. This is the land of the trio. Like we all the people, we all the waves. So I feel like he should do more for Houston artists. If he's benefiting off the culture, he coming down here.
Yeah.
He's the man in every strip club.
Yeah.
You know, so he's gaining himself just from coming to Houston and living out here. So I be feeling like, you know, he should just a little something here and there. But at the end of the day, though, nigga ain't obligated to do shit for us.
Sure. But if you gonna say you fuck with Houston, and Houston is one of the most important cities in the world, and shit like you gotta show it, man. Outside of like just mentioning us in songs and shit like that, you know. But you know, maybe he will turn somebody up to Houston, because Drake seemed like one of them type of niggas. Like if multiple motherfuckers say the same thing enough, he'll flip around and do it. So that might turn somebody up to Houston.
Man, I'm glad though, like Sauce Walka, and then the platform he said it on, Breakfast Club. Yeah. I'm not that knowing that's like damn near the hottest podcast or interview platform in the world. So I'm glad he said that. He could have just been on some hard shit and be like, nah, you know, Drake.
But you know what's crazy now? Like if you would have said something before the Kendrick situation, the Kendrick beef, or the battle, whatever you want to say, you would have said something about Drake. Back then, you would have damn near got blackballed and shit like that. Now, since it seems like Drake is vulnerable, motherfucker can say something, and you know the heat don't be on you as much. You know?
But one thing I would say though, Sauce Walka been consistent about the shit he saying about Drake. He been saying that shit since forever. But that's crazy. I seen another part of the interview. I think Buzz Down Media, what he posted it. Sauce Walka like, I wish Houston had my back when I called out Drake. Yeah. Like when he called him out back in the day, he wished they would have had his back. Yeah.